The city of Greeley goes above and beyond to ensure that the drinking water we deliver is safe, high quality, and great tasting. With 2 drinking water treatment plants, a team of highly certified water treatment operators, and water sourced from 4 different river basins in the Rocky Mountains, Greeley provides a reliable and resilient water supply to its residents. Welcome to the city of Greeley's Bellvue Water Treatment Plant. Operating for over a century, the plant was first established in 1907, 2 years after Greeley residents voted to develop it. The decision to locate the plant near the mouth of the Poudre Canyon, rather than along the Poudre River in Greeley, was made to ensure the water is sourced from a location with minimal degradation. This strategic placement allows the plant to take advantage of pristine mountain water from both the Poudre River and Horsetooth Reservoir. The Bellvue treatment plant provides drinking water to Greeley year-round through a 35-mile transmission line that is 100% gravity-fed, meaning the water flows downhill from the treatment plant and does not require pumping to reach Greeley. Despite the plant's completion date in 1907, several upgrades, including an entirely new treatment building constructed in 2020, have modernized the plant and made it beyond equipped to treat up to 35 million gallons of water per day. From the source water intake to finished water distribution, the plant employs a conventional drinking water treatment process to ensure removal of all regulated contaminants, delivering safe, high-quality water to the community. The blend of water between the Poudre River and Horsetooth Reservoir is carefully managed based on water quality parameters, as the quality of these sources can vary substantially throughout the year. To maintain optimal water quality, the blend ratios between the 2 different sources are regularly adjusted to achieve the ideal balance. Before treatment begins, the source water is pulled through submerged intakes and stored in pre-sedimentation ponds, or raw ponds. In the raw ponds, proactive measures are taken to prevent algal blooms before the water enters the treatment plant. By optimizing source water blend ratios and addressing potential issues early in the raw ponds, the treatment plant consistently receives the highest quality source water available. After leaving the raw ponds, the water enters the first stage of the conventional treatment process, known as coagulation. This critical step aids in the removal of fine particles and suspended solids in the water that are too small to settle out on their own. The coagulation process takes place in 2 rapid mix chambers, where a key additive, a coagulant, is introduced to help bind tiny particles together, forming larger, heavier particles that will be easier to remove in the following treatment stages. The next stage of the treatment process is called flocculation. In this stage, rapidly rotating paddles mix the water, causing the smaller clumps to collide and stick together, forming larger clumps called floc, which can settle out of the water much more effectively. Once these large clumps have formed, the water moves on to the 3rd stage of treatment, a physical removal process known as sedimentation. Here, the heavy particle clumps finally settle out, sinking to the bottom of the basin, while the clear, clean water stays on top. Before the water is able to move on to the next stage, it must pass through a series of plate settlers that catch any remaining particles, which then fall to the bottom of the basin. Once past the plate settlers, the clear water makes its way into collection troughs, where tubes direct the flow into exit channels. Now that the sedimentation process is complete, the 4th stage of treatment, filtration, can begin. The filters at the Bellvue treatment plant contain a combination of anthracite, which is a type of crushed coal, and a fine sand layer that lies below. The filters are continuously monitored and cleaned regularly, ensuring peak performance at all times. Once the water has been filtered, it travels to the final stage of treatment, disinfection. This stage takes place in an underground basin known as a clear well, where chlorine is added. Chlorine levels are carefully maintained around 1 mg per liter. For the sake of visualization, 1 mg per liter is roughly equal to a single grain of sugar among 273 sugar cubes. This ensures the water remains safe and free of pathogens until it reaches your tap, while keeping chlorine levels low enough to avoid any noticeable taste or odor. Before leaving the plant and making its way to Greeley, the water undergoes additional quality checks to ensure it meets all safety and quality standards. The city of Greeley's Bellvue Water Treatment Plant stands as a testament to over a century of dedication to delivering safe, high-quality, and great-tasting water. From sourcing pristine mountain water to meticulously managing and refining the treatment process, every step is designed to ensure the best for the community. With a team of highly certified operators and a steadfast commitment to excellence, Greeley continues to provide reliable, high-quality water to its residents all year round.